United States President Donald Trump stunned Ukraine and European allies last week when he announced that he had called Russian President Vladimir Putin, long ostracized by the West, to discuss ending the war without consulting them. They must now confront the reality of a future with less U.S. protection. The U.S. decision has sparked a realization among European nations that they will have to do more to ensure Ukraine's security. European leaders held emergency talks in Paris on February 18th, calling for higher spending to ramp up the continent's defense capabilities, but remaining split on the idea of deploying peacekeepers to Ukraine to back up any peace deal. The leaders agreed that it would be dangerous to conclude a ceasefire in Ukraine without a peace agreement at the same time, and that they were ready to provide security guarantees to Ukraine, depending on the level of American support, a European official said. "We agree with President Trump on a peace-through-strength approach," the official said, speaking on condition of anonymity. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who before the meeting had said he was willing to send peacekeeping troops to Ukraine, said on Monday that there must be a U.S. security commitment for European countries to put boots on the ground. He said it was too early to say how many British troops he would be willing to deploy. Starmer's push for peacekeepers appeared to draw a dividing line between participants in Paris, which included German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Italian PM Giorgia Meloni, Polish PM Donald Tusk, and Spanish PM Pedro Sanchez. Scholz said that there could be no peace deal without Ukraine's consent, but added that talk of a German peacekeeping mission in Ukraine was highly inappropriate without a peace deal in hand. The Paris meeting was initiated by French President Emmanuel Macron after U.S. President Donald Trump arranged bilateral peace talks with Russia, excluding European allies and Ukraine from negotiations to end the war, which are scheduled to begin in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. Macron spoke with Trump ahead of the meetings, officials from both countries confirmed on Monday. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also said he had a long conversation with Macron on security guarantees. "We share a common vision. Security guarantees must be robust and reliable. Any other decision without such guarantees, such as a fragile ceasefire, would only serve as another deception by Russia and a prelude to a new Russian war against Ukraine or other European nations," said Zelensky. A peacekeeping force would not only raise the risk of direct confrontation with Russia, which launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, but also stretch European armies, whose arsenals have been depleted by supplying Ukraine and decades of relative peace. There are also difficult questions about how some European nations, whose public finances are strained, will pay for such expanded military commitments.